And if they hop on, they'll be able to see it. But hey, thanks guys for making time for this. I appreciate it. I know our lab team is on here. Florence is joining, but we can't see them. And then Fort Wright folks, I just got done having a similar conversation with our Coleraine team. There are two things that I wanted to share with you just by way of announcement. And then I just wanted to share a story from something that happened to me earlier today that I felt like was a good reminder of what we do every day, the privilege of what we do, and also the responsibility in that. So if you'll just give me 2 seconds, I'm letting our Westchester folks, they just jumped on. So let me get our Westchester folks on. Okay, announcement wise, I'm dragging my feet just a little bit, let them jump on, we'll see. All right, announcement wise, for many of you, I know that feeling that you had of the Bengals in the Super Bowl and the joy of competition and what that meant to you and what it meant to me and what it meant to the entire city. And I just want to say that you have the opportunity to keep that that desire for competition and maybe to defeat another person on the field of battle. You have the opportunity to do that because I'm announcing today that starting February 28th, we are going to have March Madness 2022, well-planned March Madness 2022. So for those of you who weren't with us last year, every week we will pair 2 hospitals against each other to see who can enroll more well plans. Last year, there was a little bit of controversy where one team would start with a little bit of a head start. This year, we're all fair and square. Everybody starts at 0. So it really is every week just a bare knuckle brawl. Best team wins. We'll give all the rules and everything next week during the company-wide huddle, but I just wanted to be on your radar now because it's going to start on February 28th. So if you need to do any game planning, any strategy, anything to get ready for it, just know it starts February 28th. We'll talk more about it on next week's company huddle. That was thing one. Thing two is many of you guys have been a part of what we've called our company-wide town halls. In these huddle meetings, we get 5 minutes to talk, but sometimes when we're talking about big, important things around vision and values and mission, it's really difficult to tackle them in a 5-minute setting. In 2021, when we did 2 company-wide town halls, we did them by Zoom and we did them on Sunday afternoons. And you know, the reality of it is nobody likes doing Zoom meetings. They're difficult, and we want to make sure that we have the best possible setting to share some of this stuff with our staff and to really engage, ask questions, give people that opportunity. So we're going to try something a little bit different this year around company-wide town hall. In the month of March, I am going to go to each hospital independently and do a town hall for that hospital, talking about mission, vision, values, where we're headed as an organization, field any questions. We're going to do that in place of your departmental level 10 meetings. So at most of our hospitals, we're going to schedule it around when our doctors do their departmental level 10 meetings. But again, we'll do it kind of the way we've done it, where we'll put some placeholders on and have everybody that's available be at the town hall for about 45 minutes or an hour, kind of in the way that you do when you go put placeholders on to do doctors meetings and things like that for your level 10. So again, well-planned March Madness starts February 28th. We are going to do Town Hall Takeover for your March level 10 meetings. Those were the 2 announcements. The last thing I wanted to share with you, and I'll be brief because I know I'm going a little bit long, is just a story that happened to me this morning for our Westchester folks. I was up there this morning for a meeting with Leah, and as I was walking into the building, there was a family walking out of the building, and you could tell that they were really upset. And I misinterpreted what was going on. I looked at the family, I saw them all come together in the parking lot. They all hugged each other, and then they all went and got into their cars and headed out. And in my head, I thought, oh, they must have just had to euthanize a pet. Well, I did a little digging around at Westchester, and it turns out they had not just put their pet to sleep. Their pet had just been hospitalized at Westchester, and not for anything that is like massively significant that we think the pet's going to die, but just a normal hospitalization for a routine, I don't know if there's a routine hospitalization, but it was a routine hospitalization with a good prognosis. And it was just this reminder to me that of like what families go through when we are hospitalizing pets. You know, for us, it's a very routine thing. We're going to admit the pet to the hospital. We're going to put them on an IV. We're going to get some blood work going. We do that probably 15 times a day. And for this family, it was such an emotional experience because they went to the hospital with their pet trying to figure out what's wrong. And then they left going, gosh, it's weird to be away from our pets. And the reason I share that story is just because it's a reminder of how powerful what we do is. Like the work that we do is emotionally engaging because it's something that our clients are passionate about. It's something that we're passionate about. But it was also this reminder of how important it is to communicate with clients well when they have a pet in the hospital. What a huge opportunity we have, because you know that every pet that's on your hospitalization board, there's a family waiting at their house wanting to know what's going on with that pet. And I know a lot of times we look at the hospital board and go, man, that's a ton of people, a ton of pets. But really also let's keep in mind from a client's perspective, just how scary something that we take to be very routine for them can be really, really intimidating. And like I say, our Westchester team did a great job communicating with that client, taking great care of them. But man, it was eye-opening for me that a routine hospitalization that we do all day, every day had that emotional impact on them. And just a challenge to continue to try to deliver all the care that we deliver in the best way possible. So just wanted to remind us all about that, the huge opportunity we have to get that right. Again, March Madness starts February 28th. Stay tuned for details on the Town Hall Takeover. And really, let's just remember and celebrate the trust that clients have for us when they hospitalize their pets with us. And let's make sure that we're doing a good job communicating and caring for them. So, all right. Thanks, y'all. Praying for you. Proud of you. Love you. See you soon. Thanks, guys.